It is a stunning wake-up call by none other than the Chief of India Air Force. A moment of truth for the defence establishment of the country, which has been soaring high on the development of fourth-generation Tejas. Even as China has leaped ahead with its sixth-generation stealth fighters. This display, nearly 2 weeks, which sent shock waves around the world, was cited by Air Chief Marshal ACM Singh as the reason India needs to firm up its act. Not just by being Atmanirbhar, but by delivering technology and solutions on time.
Atmanirbharta, it just cannot be a buzzword. It has to be something that everybody has to work towards, everybody has to ride on that. So, now R&D, it loses its relevance if we are not able to meet the timeline. Just as I said, in time is a very important thing. Technology has to come up, that has to come in time. Because according to me, technology delayed is technology denied. We cannot afford to be, just lingering on and something which comes up, and by the time it comes up for the user to use, it is irrelevant because there is something else much bigger, much better available with the adversary.
In an unusual hard-hitting speech at an event in Delhi, the Air Chief called for a revamp of the defence development processes and increased funds for the sector. He cited the example of Tejas, a project conceived in 1984 to show how production capacities are woefully short of desired levels.
First aircraft flew in 2001, 17 years. Then the induction started another 15 years later, 2016. Today we are in 2024. I do not have the first 40 aircraft also. So this is the production capability. We need to do something. And I am very convinced that we need to get some private players in. We need to have competition. We need to have multiple sources available so that people are wary of losing their, orders.
As part of his suggestion for the issues being faced by the industry, the Air Chief called for a stronger role of private sector players to foster competition and boost innovation in the sector. The experienced test pilot sought an increase in funds for research and development, not only for government-owned enterprises, but for private players as well. He also recommended a parallel approach to testing new technologies to avoid delays. The Air Chief also pushed greater flexibility and increase in production to meet emergencies. His fourth suggestion, Atmanirbharta in a mission mode. And lastly, opening up the defence sector to private players.
For the private players, there is no place to go. They are too small at times. They are the beginners. They cannot set up all the labs. But the labs which are set up are government owned and controlled by DRDO or PSUs, and private players are actually their competitors. So they are given a second treatment, stepmotherly treatment. Even the certification agency, finally they are getting controlled by DRDO. Obviously, little bit of inclination will be there more towards a DRDO lab than towards a private lab.
Interestingly, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the company which makes the Tejas aircraft, opened with a big fall in the markets today, before recovering a little in trade. Meanwhile, equity markets analysts are increasingly bullish on private defence company stocks. These include the likes of L&T, Bharat Forge, Astra Micro, Paras Defence, Idea Forge and Zen Technologies. Bureau Report, Business Today Television.